Welcome back everyone, this is MandoAllDay, back with another video, and in this video I'll be doing an overview of Batman Beyond Neo Year. I'll be talking about a little bit of story, the art, and of course if it's worth your purchase or not. Before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button and support channel to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So, let's take a look at front of the book. The spine, the back, and I'll do a full spread image. And this is a trade paperback, so what you see is what you get. So, let's take a look at what's inside. So, what is the book about? So, the book starts off with Bruce Wayne dying. And no, it's not a spoiler, because I kid you not, in the first page, Bruce Wayne is right there dying. So, Bruce Wayne is dying, and he's talking to Terry McGinnis. He's basically telling him how he's going to be picking up the mantle because he's going to be dying, and how the fact that Bruce Wayne failed, which I won't talk about because it'll spoil it. But as the story progresses, you come to find out that the person was able to access the Batcave, so he knows about Bruce Wayne and his secret, which being Batman, but more importantly, though, has access to all of Gotham. And what I mean by that is that has access to Gotham in terms of all the cameras, the banks, and the network. So now Terry McGinnis has to basically find out who killed Batman, or Bruce Wayne, I should say, but more importantly, save Gotham, because if he doesn't, then this individual is going to take over Gotham and do some stuff, which I won't say. And that's the gist of the story, because it is 6 pages, 6 issues. It's a bit short story. And I gotta say, I really enjoy this book. I think this is a good little fun read story. What I like about it is it gives the limelight to Terry McGinnis. So I'll break it down like this. In terms of the story itself, in terms of the plot, I think the plot's okay. It's not great. It's between like okay good. It's somewhere between there. But what I really, really like this book about is gonna be Terry McGinnis. It really does shine. He actually shines in this book. Because mainly, of course, not on him, but also him adapting. And what I mean by that is because since this individual was able to hack Gotham, has all of Gotham in, essentially for this disposal, Terry McGinnis has to essentially kind of maneuver his way into Gotham without being caught. Because if he goes out into Gotham being as Batman, since all the cameras are on him, he's going to figure out where his location is at. But more importantly, this individual was able to put on there that he killed Bruce Wayne, so now he's actually, being tracked down by, Gotham PD. So Terry McGinnis essentially has to adapt and learn how to be essentially detective without using the gadgets. And I really liked it because even in the animations, it mainly shows Terry McGinnis having the suit doing all the work for him. Of course, Terry McGinnis has to be putting in some work, but let's be honest though, in the animated series, the suit gave him all the tools he needed. And in this story, he doesn't have all the tools because he's very limited. I mean, the fact that he, like I said, Bruce Wayne was killed in his own Batcave, so he cannot have access to the Batcave, so he doesn't have that many gadgets, and what he has, that's it. Meaning that if he has like 2 batarangs, that's all he has. If he has enough for his thrusters for like 1 flight, that's all he has. And I like it because it's really pushing Terry McGinnis to the limit. Pushing himself, not only has to adapt to his environment, but also learn how to be what Bruce Wayne did, is in terms of adapting into the environment. AKA, he has to go out and investigate and build connections and build relationships with other individuals which I won't say or anything like that because I'll spoil it. And that's what I like about it. You really see him become the Batman. I know people will say, well, he's Batman. Well, not really, because from what I've seen in the anime, now I will be honest right now, I haven't really kept up a lot of the Batman Beyond Terry McGinnis in the comics, but from what I remember in the animation series, it's mainly Terry McGinnis in a suit that makes him Batman. In this one, though, he becomes the Batman. I can't say too much, can all spoil it, but you see him become the Batman. You see him become a detective. And he has limited resources, and he's still doing what he does, being a detective. He's still creating relationships. He's still getting his information. He's still able to bypass the cameras and so forth with very limited resources he has. And that's what I like about it, because you really, like I said, he becomes the Batman. And that's what I like about it. He really does shine. He makes him look really, really cool. And I can't say too much because, again, it'll spoil it. It's a short story, but I really dig it. That's what I like more about it. And I would definitely recommend it. The pacing itself, I would say it's between average to above average. Of course, when there was this fight scene, definitely picks up the pace. But for the most part, though, I would say this is an average book. So don't go into it thinking it's going to be really fast-paced. Some moments it is, but majority of the time it's about average. Do you need to have prior knowledge? No, you're perfectly fine, because with that first story does explain how Bruce Wayne died, and more importantly, the rest of the story kind of builds up to it, and you figure out who it is. So you don't need to have prior knowledge to it. I didn't have any prior knowledge, just started reading this book, and that's pretty much it, and I got a good understanding of it. The art's good, it's clean. I think with this matte paper, it's fine. I don't think it needs a glossy paper. I know a lot of my videos I talk about the glossy paper like being one issue, and I think for this particular art, I think it's fine. There are some moments on here where I think the art would really shine, like here for example, where the gloss paper would really shine, but for the most part, I guess I could say the art's good and it's clean, and like I said, I really dig it, man. I really like the story because of Terry McGinnis. In terms of the main plot itself, I would say the plot is okay. Like I said, but overall though, I dig it, man. This is a fun little read. It just came out recently, and of course, the main question is it worth it? Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. And like I said, thumbs up for me. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with this book? Do you plan on reading this book? Leave it in the comment section below. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the support channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. That includes an overview of Batman Beyond New Year, the trade paperback, and on to the next one.